They're here. The Alis are here.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
To you. To you.
This is what this beautiful girl does every single morning. After she's changed, she doesn't want to eat. She just lays there playing with her feet in her own space. Hello. We are the Alis. We live here. He's so moody Judy. Look. Tell them why you're upset, honey.
Because all the files are corrupted. For the footage that shows today, this one is showing tomorrow. But I have to do it over again.
Which is today.
Right.
You see it.
Right. But I have to do it over again. So I'm trying to get it all together. There's no changing it now. I have to deal with what is. That's what I'm telling myself. But when I get out of my state, not Moody Judy, I'm just in a state right now. When I get out of it, then probably do something like, thank ya!
It's another Ali day. Well, vitamin D is good for the soul. So whenever the sun is shining, I'm like, the sun is shining. So
I love when the sun's out because it is great. It's really great for her soul. So I'm happy every time the sun's out.
And we're about to take our child on a little adventure. Yes, we're going on an adventure. And adventures are great. I like when the weather breaks because I don't think that children should be bound up like animals in the house. They're like kids.
Bears in the cage.
Bird or bear, you know. So I'm really thrilled that my child he went to the playground yesterday. He's going to on an adventure we're not going to say now, so it's a surprise. And I'm like, yes. My kid is exercising, getting those limbs moving. So yeah, stay tuned. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, ah! Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some nigga in it. Take a sip, sign the check. Julio, get the stretch. Don't believe me, just watch. I'm too hot. Come on, Saya. Call the police and the firemen. I'm too hot. Don't believe me, just watch. This is an album song.
makes friends.
Okay. Oh, why do I have a mustache? Because I'm a big person and mustaches happen, I guess. I have to shave my mustache if I don't want one anymore. I have to take a rest from jumping because I'm getting dizzy. Woo! Alright, back to it. Okay, I'm gonna throw you sideways this time so I can be a little more safe. Here we go. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hiya. Say hi.
Do it again. Do it again. Ready? Okay.
He said he's not ready.
You're not ready?
He said I'm not ready.
He
He wants to do you. Oh, that's gonna be so much
You want to
fun.
throw me? Okay. You have to throw me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Whoa! So strong. Wow, that was huge. Okay, you ready?
Sharif, I don't think she wants you to throw her, okay?
Yeah, she wants Dad.
Mom's about to get you. Mom's about to get you. Mom's not going there.
Mom's not going in there.
Mom's gonna jump over you from up here. Mom's not going there.
Why is Mom not going in there, babe?
Mom is bad when Dad's preaching. I'm about to get you. 1, 2, 3. Mom did it. All for you. He's all right. He just acted scared because it's a long time.
Oh,
Are
Lord.
you okay? Are you okay? Are you hurt anywhere? Are you hurt anywhere?
I didn't catch it on camera, but Babe was doing some wild and crazy things with Sharif on the trampoline. Now he's crying.
Oh no! No more activities at that time. Talk. Here's your talking.
Oh,
Today. Oh.
let's talk about yesterday when we were at the playground. You saw the footage from yesterday's video with us in the playground with Sharif, and he met up with a friend. Her name is Cameron. They used to go to music class together. We don't go to that music class anymore because the new teacher we thought was a bit too strict for our child. You know, we like him to be more free. So anyway, we're talking to these two moms, right? And they tell us about a new music class, which we'll get Sharif into. What's the second thing they tell us? It's
Cub
something
Club.
about the zoo.
Cub Club.
Cub Club. What is that?
Cub Club is a preschool class, hour-long class for children ages 2 to 4, and they teach them a letter a day, and they have time with animals, and they also go over their ABCs. They count the basics, the things that parents should really be doing anyway, but it's in an environment, a social environment, so they get to socialize with other children and learn to take instruction from someone other than parents. And for children like Sharif and Saya, who are home with their parents and not in daycare, I think it's a really good thing for them because they get to learn outside of our teaching.
And that's the key word, socialization. We want Sharif to be in a program where he's around other children, so his social skills will flourish. Happy about that. And then Felicia saw something this morning called Stroll Around the World, and that is a program for Saya where they'll, I guess, moms or dads will push their children in strollers around the zoo, and they'll interact with animals
and nature.
And nature.
They focus on their sensory, their motor skills, and again, that socialization piece starting from 0 to 2. So I think perhaps big Sharif will go with baby Sharif, and I'll go with Saya, because that just makes sense. Oh, and the other class is called Major by Mar, and it's a music class that is $8 a day.
Right.
But the good thing is it's not so regimented. For instance, if the classes are based upon what you sign up for is based on you. So let's say we sign up Sharif for 8 classes, but we don't take him, we take him maybe once a month. He doesn't have to follow a schedule.
Oh.
So if we pay for the 8 classes and we move out of town and we drop off the face of the earth for 2 years, those classes are still there when we get back. If we do it for 10 years, those classes are still there when we get back. And it's a little more instrumental in terms of they use instruments, not just play in a circle and things like that. So I'm excited for Sharif to get into some more activities, because he was very active before we had Saya, and then between having a new baby in the winter and not really wanting to take the new baby out into the winter's cold conditions, baby Sharif has been dinosaured out in the house. So I'm happy that the weather is breaking and that my child is going to be active. I'm talking to our subscribers. I always say I'm talking to our vloggers, but we're the vloggers. So.
Yes, you guys are our virtual family.
Right. And I'm the thing about it is I am an advocate for childhood. Childhood is the most important time in your life, because it not only shapes who you'll be, but those experiences color how you feel about yourself. And I think that it's really, 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 really extremely important to make the best out of every single moment in a child's life, so that they're the best human beings that a society will need. So if you guys need more information, comment below, or just go on our Facebook pages and ask us questions. Although I don't know that I'll be on Facebook anymore, so yeah, just comment below, and I'd be happy to give you guys the dates and the facts and the times or whatever. My baby gets a haircut so good, like such a good big boy.
Yeah.
Every time. That's his regular barber, Mr. Al. He's the family barber. But when he's busy, we have such a hard time.
I'm a rough day.
I don't think you look rough.
I ain't put no dye in the beard or nothing. I ain't cut my hair.
Wise. Wisdom.
You're gonna show that too.
Look at Sharif. Look how good he is. No fidgeting.
So I was thinking, oh my God, did my mother lie to me all this time? And it's not Sharif Ali, I have this wife and these 2 children under a name that's not.
How blessed are my children to have Sharif as their dad. So, I'm on Snapchat and I'm posting these snaps of my kids and their dad at Sky Zone, because all the other kids were trying to borrow Sharif's dad for the day. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, I remember, being that kid and kind of just wishing that my dad would participate and, he'd be around, but not really participating in things with me. So if you're a dad and you're watching this, I would like to encourage you that just because you're in the house or you haven't abandoned your kid, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're an active dad. Children need you more than just there. If that makes sense, they need you to be interactive with them. They need to know they matter. They need to be your first priority, and they need to feel it. Child support, gifts, things like that, it really doesn't mean a hill of beans to a child. A child just wants their parent, around with them. I'm back to my hat, as you can see, because my braids are out. And I told you guys, my grandma that you saw on the video, complain. the video title, Complain, 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 told me that you never want to walk around the house in your scarf. You just put on a hat. So that's why I have on a hat. The reason why my hair is not out in this particular moment, let me tell you guys a funny story. So as grown-ups, we're never really thinking about, the things. Like, we take certain things for granted, like wigs, for instance. You're done with the wig for the day, you whip it off, you keep it pushing. My son, however, was deeply affected by this. So the last time I had the wig on, I just ripped it off in front of baby Sharif. And he was like, Mom, you took off your hair. And he looked devastated. I'm talking, stood there in disbelief for some time. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, have I damaged my son, someone's husband? You know what I mean? Is he going to hate girls who wear wigs? Is he going to resent them? I don't know. I'm always thinking about the future. But anyway, now, whenever my son is not with me is when I take off the wig and I put on the hat until, I get my bundles, or I get me a sew-in in general, or back to braids, or back to my normal, little hairdo. But he will not see this huge transformation from I'm long and luxurious and popping to wig off and I'm just around the house looking like a nappy head ever again. Not going down. So yeah, just keep that in mind when you are being you in front of your little sons. They don't need to know all those beauty tricks and tips and secrets. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you. Oh, and Lori, so yeah, that answers your question that I wear wigs when I need a bang. I'm going to try to get my mom to do me a sewing because she does hair also. But she's a little dated, so she moves very slow, whereas my hairstylist moves really rather quickly because she does it on the regular. But I'm going to have my mom do me a bang with a little bob. Not really a bob, but shoulder length. I don't know what it's called, but yeah. So hopefully I'll be retiring my wig for a bit because Saya likes to pull at it, and so it's kind of kinked up at the end. And so now baby Sharif makes fun of me and Saya, so now whenever I hold him, he kind of pulls at it too. So I think I'm going to try to get me a sew-in.
Okay, everyone's asleep. And when I say everyone, I mean everyone except for me. I'm up editing. Felicia, right here, is asleep on the couch. And she promises every time. Well, she doesn't promise, but she says, babe, I'm going to stay up with you to help you edit. And she goes to sleep every time, right? Anyway, before she went to sleep and before the children go to sleep, every night we have what's called birds and bees. The birds and the bees is how we talk about positive and negative experiences throughout our day. So the bees would be those experiences that stung us. And the birds would be the pleasantries that we had throughout the day, or the lessons that we learned from those bee stings and how we can make it into a positive message for our life. So we haven't shown that portion of our life because it's intimate, and we pray for one another. And yes, when I say we pray for another, I mean Felicia and I, we pray, and Sharif, he says his little 2-year-old prayer as well. But we haven't shared that with you guys. And I guess Felicia and I have been convicted because this is a daily vlog show that whenever the camera's on, we expose to you most of our lives. And now, originally starting this show, excuse me, my throat hurts. Originally starting this show, it was not under the intent to gain subscribers. It was because when Felicia and I are dead and gone, we want Sharif and Saya to look back at these videos on YouTube and see the great time that they had with mom and dad. And we want Sharif and Saya to show their children, and their children to show their children, and it to continue for as long as YouTube is alive. We didn't start this channel to gain subscribers, but you guys are here. So we thank you for being our subscribers, for being our virtual family, as we call it. And we want to expose this part about us as well. So tomorrow's video, you'll see our birds and the bees session. But today, let me at least show you how it goes. So my bee today was my car, and knowing that it's it's malfunctioning a little bit, and my inspection sticker is coming up, so I know that I have to get the car fixed before the inspection sticker, before I can get a new one. So that was my beat today. Kind of stung me today because I'm just thinking more money has to go out, right? But that's what happens when you have to maintain a car. My bird today was seeing my son in play and seeing him move his limbs, and seeing Saya and their mom having a great time. That was beautiful to me. Okay, so this is what I want you to do. We want you to comment below. What are the birds and the bees that you've experienced today? Comment below, okay? And this is what we do. We call it a blessing. We send you a blessing. Anyone who comments will send you a blessing. So this is how the blessing goes. I bless you for being transparent and for being vulnerable. And I pray that God sends you more strength, more knowledge and wisdom to know how to handle the vicissitudes of life. I honor you and I love you for being you. I bless you. All right? That's your blessing. Remember, comment below. And if this is your first time on our channel, thanks for coming on All Day with the Alis. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.